You really came back. You're alone this time. Where's that pink-haired little girl from before? You're the one who said you didn't want to see us next time. So this time, I left her at the safest place. Haha, little girls these days are so hard to deal with. But it's pretty interesting to be able to chat with a youngster like this. So why are you here this time? Still looking for materials? Supplies are scarce on Earth after all. I want to help everyone prepare for unexpected situations. Unexpected? Haha. There won't be any surprises anymore. Under the serpent's supervision, everything will go according to their plans. Afterward, everyone just has to return to Earth. Mr. Robo, do you know a lot about the world serpent? Do I? Whenever I think about this, I realize I know nothing about the serpents. I must say, you're smart and sharp. I have to admit that I've underestimated you before. Ah, the world serpent has really found such a good bunch of young talents. Sorry, Mr. Robo. You've helped us so earnestly. I shouldn't hide anything from you either. I'm not a member of the World Serpent. In fact, my companions and I might ruin the World Serpent's plan in the future. Oh, then let me give you a reminder. If you want to succeed against the serpents, you cannot rely on sheer bravery or brute strength. Mr. Robo, you don't intend on stopping me? Stop you? Why? Oh, I'm afraid you've gotten the wrong idea. I do know a lot about the world serpent, but also only this much, at least for now. Regardless of whether you wish to join or destroy them, it doesn't matter to me. You just have to know that I did not help you because of my identity as a world serpent. When I'm in a good mood, I want to pass the time meaningfully. Mr. Robo, you're not a regular robot, are you? You're quite sharp. That's because you aren't hiding it from us. Haha, you're right. I've been a human for decades, so my habits can be changed so easily. Are you saying before I entered this iron shell, I was a normal human like you? Then I was mortally wounded in an accident. To save my life, my friend transplanted my mind to the mecha she newly developed, which is the body you're seeing. Since then, I've abandoned my human identity and lived on as a robot. In my friend's words, deceiving the world is too easy. You just have to pay a small price. I see. Mr. Robo. No, it's okay. You can call me by that name. I've been like this for a long time. Long enough to make me wonder if this is my real appearance. Mr. Robo, in your eyes, what kind of people make up World Serpent? Let me think. conceited, aloof, bigoted. In short, a bunch of weirdos. Such as Cleo. Perhaps you're more familiar with her other name, Jackal. I've never seen someone so competitive as her. This trait has driven her to behave foolhardily time and again, when her job demands reason more than anything else. Anyway, taking risks doesn't always lead to a better outcome. If you knock on her lab's door, you might see something interesting. No, you better not do it for your own good. Apart from Cleo, the Great Serpent you mentioned is, no, are also a strange bunch. I wonder what species of Great Serpent have you met? The first one I met is a flashy guy. Every time before delivering his long speeches, he'd recite his favorite lines as an introduction. If she's interrupted, he'll try to say anything instead. He won't let you go until she finishes reciting. I've also met one who does carpentry all day, one's hooked on death metal. Just thinking about them makes my head hurt. What is it? I just feel that the world serpent you described is very different from the one I saw. Haha, is that so? It can't be helped. I'm their colleague, so I see their ordinary side. Alright, enough about me. Weirdos like us feel better when alone. Let's talk about the materials you want. I have findings on them. Have you noticed the giant stone slab with strange patterns? You might find something near them. However, I'm afraid I can't help you in this mechanical shell. In short, if you can't handle the situation, focus on preserving yourself. I'm sure you don't want to become my look-alike.
披风变长了，还有些不习惯。出发吧。还是脚踏实地更令人安心。开始行动。曾经也有人沿着这条路不断向前。
Is this where Mr. Robo spoke of? I think I saw something there.
一上一下，人上之光。不幸的是，或者，不许你伤害西亚的朋友。和我一起战斗吧！是是是。
I'm worried about him. If it's possible, I won't let him get out alone. He's a good boy, but he can be too stubborn at times. It's almost impossible to change his mind. He wasn't like this when he came to the roost. He was only a child who had suffered, spoke a foreign language, and tried to fit in. But most children in the roost were traumatized and thus instinctively avoided friendliness, which made the process very difficult. So he worked harder, learning our language, doing chores before others, singing to the kids, and scavenging anything that might be of use. I understand his intentions, but judging by the outcome, some of his efforts are somewhat troubling. Maybe having a close friend would make him feel better. I believe he won't stay this way forever. Everything transitory is only approximation. What could not be achieved, here comes to pass. Despair is a curious feeling. In face of unstoppable enemies, people weren't desperate. When everything brilliant and glorious vanished, people weren't either. The moment of despair came when the greatest feats were accomplished. So that's why you are so vulnerable, lonely, and desperate. You're looking for your final resting place, aren't you? The man kept silent, but Fu Hua didn't press on. She was waiting for the silence to prove it and vindicate the value of her arrival. I won't deny it. A desperate win is still a win. She sighed softly. Well then, since you've imprisoned every Hersher, why leaving me out? You should know, the Hersher of Sentience core is still within me. No why. After all, you're you. Fu Hua expected the answer, but hearing it still surprised her. This man had been alone for too long that people forgot he needed friends too. Indeed. For example, I came here to give you recognition as Hua. You fulfill the moth vision. You're about to lead humanity to win in the war against Honkai. I must give you that, as Hua. As Hua, I see. If that's my only
如果我
identity,
仅仅是华，
things would be much
事情应
easier.
该会简单很多吧？
那不是你的错。
That's not your fault. Between there was a huge gap of 50,000 years.
凯文，
Kevin,
你曾经是
you
我
were
的战
once
友，
my teammate.
在战场上，
On the
你是我最
battlefield,
为敬仰的
you
领
were the
袖。
leader I looked up to.
我必须承认，
I must say,
即使
though
理
we
念不
didn't
尽
share
相
the
同，
same ideal,
我也
I
并不具有
didn't
站
have
在
the
你对立面的
courage
勇
to
气。
face up to you.
过去，
In the
我曾经
past,
错会了苏
I
的一
got
句
Sue
话。
wrong. He
他
said,
说，不能在中烟降临
not
时死
being
去，
able to die when
是凯
finality
文最大的
befell,
遗憾。
this is Kevin's greatest regret.
那时，
Back then,
我以
I
为这单纯
thought
是
it
这梅
only
博士的
involved
事，
Dr. May.
但今天我终于完
But
整的明白
today,
了，
I have come to a better
这遗憾
understanding of the
究
regret.
竟还包括了什么？在成为胜利者
The
的这一
moment you
瞬间，
become the victor,
你
you
将
also
亲手
kill
杀
your
死
old self,
那个
the
也
bearer
就是
of
为你的自
deliverance,
己。
with your own hands. You know it.
你知道的，我们
We must win.
必须胜利。
The silence of finality rose with the man.
华，
Hua,
梅曾经将
May
火种计
entrusted
划托付
Project
于你，
Amber to you.
后来
Then Nuwa and Fuxi sacrificed, and we thought
火种在我
Project
们眼
Amber
中
had failed.
已经与失败无
Thousands
异，
of years later, we
而
lost
重新出发
contact
的
with the
方舟
ark that
也
sailed
在
out
数千年
again.
后意外失去了联系。于是我决定抓住
So
圣
I
魂计划
decided
的
to
第一个
seize
执
the
行
first
窗口，
execution window of
在
Project
新的律者
Stigma
尚未诞
and
生，
accomplish our
而新
mission
的
at
人类
relative
已经
minimal
突破胜
cost
利的时候，
when a new Herrscher
用相
hasn't
对
been
最小的
born
代价
and the new
完成我们的
population
使
has
命。
surpassed hundreds of millions.
如你所知，
As you
苏
know,
阻止了
Su
我。
stopped me. Rather than have
比起在
hundreds of
当时就
millions
死
of
去数
people
以亿
die
计的
at
人，
that time,
他
he
更
wanted
愿
to
意进行一
gamble.
场赌博，赌恒沙计划在命定
Gamble
的
that
中间之
Project
前，
Veluca would
能
find
够
the
找到
perfect
两全其
answer
美的答
before
案。
fate hit
我希望他已
finality.
经做到了。
I hope he did it.
现在是圣
Wow,
痕计
now's
划
the
的第二
second
个，
and last window
也是最
of
后一个
Project
窗口。
Stigma. The 12 Herschers we
12名被我们
predetermined
既定
all
的
have
律程
descended,
已经全部
and
降
we
临，
can save the most survivors
我们
at
可以用
relative
相对最
maximum
大的代价
cost.
来留下数量最多的幸存者。但如果
But if
Su 已
Su
经
has
找到了他
found
的
his
答案，
answer,
那么你的火种
then
其
your
实从未熄
amber
灭，
has never been
与此相反，
extinguished.
它
On the
将从此刻
contrary,
开始
it
熊
will
熊燃
start
烧，
burning from now
将历
on
史背负
and
的所有
cleanse the
罪恶
history of all
尽数洗
sins.
净。所以，
So, Fu
浮
Hua.
华，
Surprisingly, he began calling her by her new name.
朋友还是敌
Friend
人
or？foe? Pick your
选吧。
side. Lyle, calm down. Galena and the others have already went to look for Uncle Grey Serpent. Beverly will be rescued soon. Sora, monsters are always appearing there. If help doesn't come in time, Beverly is going to become someone's meal. It's too dangerous. If you really meet a monster you can't handle, are you going to serve it a second meal? Fine, I know. Then let me try contacting Uncle Grey Serpent too. But the signal is better outside. No, that trick doesn't work on me. How long do you think we've been living together? Sora. No means no. Ah, Miss Sela is here. Hi, Sora-chan. What's wrong? Miss Sela, Bev? Looks like Sora-chan is more anxious than anyone else. What happened? Don't worry, speak slowly. Beverly was trapped by a rock fall when looking for supplies. We wanted to get Uncle Grey Serpent's help, but we can't seem to find him. Monsters appear near that area, and Beverly is still young. We're all so worried. I see, Sora-chan. Where is Beverly trapped in? Let's go and look for her together. What about me, Miss Sela? Lionel can stay here and prepare to support us. Support? Oh, I know. It's the type of work where I don't have to do anything but cheer from the back, right? Since Miss Sela assigned this task, I'll sure complete it perfectly. Wait! Don't worry, Miss Sela. I'm the best at this kind of tasks. Miss Sela is so strong. Miss Sela is undefeatable. Like this, right? At this rate, will this child be okay? As expected, the monsters have gathered together. I wonder how Beverly is doing. Don't worry, Sora-chan. I'll end this quickly.
伺机而动，无需休息。轮到我了，轮到我了，没意见吧？藏住，安息吧。拥抱你的力量吧，夏。花中藏吧。现在是了。我所要做的，现在是天了，审判的时刻到了。
Don't let your guard down. The battle isn't over yet. Mr. Robo? Alright, I'll give you a hand. Take all these annoying fellas out in one go. Thank you, Mr. Robo. Why are you here? I was coincidentally passing by. Is this a good reason? If Mr. Robo is serious, then I'll believe in it. Mr. Robo is so amazing. He's the first to appear whenever we encounter danger, just like a hero from a story. It's really been so long since someone has looked at me with such innocent eyes. A child trust feels so heavy. In that case, shall I help you guys again? Hey Brad, come out. It's safe now. Having heard his voice, a tiny figure appeared nearby. Sora. Beverly, are you hurt anywhere? I'm alright, but I couldn't find anything. As long as you're safe, you don't have to worry about the supplies. Let's go back to the sanctuary now. Uncle Robo, do you want to come back with us this time? After hearing about you, everyone from the roost really wants to meet you. Haha, thank you all, but my answer's the same. That's not where I should be. Alright, go back now. Don't leave the sanctuary for your adventure games anymore. After all, even the hero cannot reach you in time every time. Uncle Robo, do you have something you want? What nonsense! Do I look like I should take things from a child? But Beverly and I, and all the children from the roost, everyone wishes to give you something in return. Haha, it's fine. It's the thought that counts. Enough about presents. Hurry back and take care of your comrades. Alright then, I got it. Beverly, watch your step.
外面的世界很危险。
Really now? Don't make such a sad expression. It makes me look like I'm some sort of bully. You're still here? I have a request for you. Can you please accept the gift from Sora-chan and the others? Ha, you know my experiences, so you should also know that daily necessities for humans and robots have no meaning to me. But to them, it is meaningful. Are you saying that because that's the children's precious feelings, so I can't refuse? That's not the only reason. Actually, Mr. Robo, you've probably noticed that Sora-chan and the others are orphans who are taken in by the world serpent. As expected. But to the world serpent, this isn't anything new. Sora-chan and the rest, they may worry us, but in actuality, they aren't fragile at all. Supporting each other and sharing their gains, that's how they've been surviving thus far. And Sora-chan wants to fulfill Mr. Robo's wish for the same reason. They all see Mr. Robo as a comrade now. Are you sure this isn't scripted? It's just what I've been observed daily, and also a bit of self-experience. Then, kind Mr. Robo, you shouldn't let Sora-chan down, right? You're deliberately phrasing it to make me sound like a bully. Don't you already have an answer in your heart? Little girls these days are so hard to deal with. Miss Sela, you're not leaving? Sora-chan, you've come at the perfect time. Mr. Robo has something that he wants us to help with. Really? Mr. Robo, what is it? You can leave it to us. Look, Sora-chan is excited too. Mr. Robo, what is it? I really can't win against the both of you. Then, can you please help me look for a part that I'd lost in battle? I'll bring the smaller girl back. How about that? Although I can afford to lose them, but it's still better to have them. Another thing, you guys should have noticed that there are lots of detection devices left from the past on the moon. If you can use them, search for things would be easy. Got it! Don't worry, Mr. Robo, we'll be back real soon. Sora-chan, don't rush. Comrade, Phew, really? I wonder if I've been drifting along for too long. To think that I'd be playing with a bunch of kids right now. But it doesn't feel bad to be taken care of.